Good evening, mugs. This is your favorite Defective Detective Raichu coming at you with the first video in my new YouTube channel and series to where I go through and play some of my favorite video games, chat about it, and see what we can do with it. Decided for the first inaugural, I guess, video, choose Metal Gear Solid. I've been a massive fan of the series since it came out, or rather, I should say, since Metal Gear Solid was the first game that I ever really got into in the series. It was my introduction, and quite frankly, kind of the introduction to my love of video games. I obviously played loads of games before that as a kid, but this is the first one that really kind of brought me to video games being more of just like kid stuff. So we'll get started, the normal level, and see how it goes. I do think this was probably the most cinematic game I had ever played up to this point. I mean, growing up playing the Sonic games and games that really didn't have much of a story. I think this was the first game that I really got engrossed in the story and really set the tone for my style of games as a gamer. I primarily play single player, story driven games. And I guess we have Metal Gear to blame for that. I've seen this opening cinematic so many times. Still love this game, still gives me chills.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you...
Okay, so not going to be going through and this isn't going to be a kind of full play insofar as we're going to go over the whole story and all that, but there are going to be moments that I just enjoy too much to talk over. There is some kind of, like, looking at the kind of graphic of the codec conversation, I think there's a charm to that older kind of low-res style that it's difficult to capture in modern games. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I just forget. Is there something? Yep. Okay. But yeah, there's though there is kind of a resurgence of retro style games that we're experiencing now, and I think it does have to do a lot with that kind of, I don't know, I don't really know how else to describe it, but just a charm. We'll see how much of this I still have memorized as far as the patterns, because as I said, I've played this game more times than I can count, but admittedly it has been an exceptionally long time since I did a playthrough of it. So this isn't going to be some masterclass or speed run, but there are going to be quite a few tricks. And I know that, I mean, these massively popular series have been around forever and has been talked to death about every aspect of it. So I'm not going to try and like share knowledge that, 30 things you never knew. You know it. If you're a fan of the series, you know all of these things already. I was even in the opening cinematic going to comment about how a lot of the voice actors use aliases for this. And there's a whole history as to why and all that, but it's like other people have done better jobs talking about it. So I'm just going to play the game, have fun, and maybe share some of my ideas. there are certain things that, like, I've realized over the years that I think the first time I played through this game, I missed most of like the cinematics because I just live staring up at the radar. I'm gonna let this cinematic play out because again, this is still just the introduction and well, the title card coming up. So there it is, the iconic. One thing that I think this game, a lesson that this game I think could have taught a lot of people. As I said, like Metal Gear Solid was my introduction to this series. I had no idea about Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, and they throw you in this. So this is the third game in the series, but I just hey, he's a legendary soldier who's in retirement. That's all I needed. And there's the backstory stuff that you could read through. There's the like mission briefings, which I do love the mission briefings. I might even just record all of that and just upload it as a separate
Colonel.
video, just because I do love it so much. The VHS style. Again, there's a charm to all of this. But yeah, you get thrown into this story, or I got thrown into this story of Solid Snake is legendary soldier who's done all these things before and is pulled out of retirement for this. That's all I need. I don't need an origin story for literally everything. I think a lot of storytelling these days get bogged down in origin stories, and like the audience is not dumb. We You tell us he's a legendary soldier, I'm just going to believe you. It's fine. I have no reason to question it. If you want to go back, fuck, I forget the pattern. I'm going to go around this way. If you want to go back and tell those stories, then sure, and they do, and they did in this. But the suspension of disbelief allows me for you to just say, hey, he's a badass, trust me. And I'll go, okay. And then, I forget, is this in the trunk or under the trunk? There we go. Alright, the SOCOM, which, I will not be using at all until I get the silencer for it. Again, I'm even just kind of realizing now how much this game has set up, like, what I play, the way I play it, because I love stealth games. Okay. And I always try and go as stealthy as possible. Yeah, I know. There's a vent.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a...
That's it. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut all this. Ooh, let's see.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Sorry. Again, I have played this way too many times. But I also just love, like, there's a little thing in there, they throw in a line of dialogue for explaining why the vents are open and you can crawl through them. They're cleaning them, right? And there are a lot of little things like that throughout the Metal Gear series and other series as well that, like, explain in-game mechanics. And I think the Metal Gear series tries to do that quite a lot. I think they kind of went a little overboard in like Metal Gear Solid 4 when the answer to everything is nanomachines. But I kind of like a little bit of that. Like, let's justify some of the gaming mechanics through story. Again, that vent cleaning one is a very minor thing. One of my favorite examples of it was in Metal Gear 4 when Snake is now using CQC, which was introduced with the playing as Big Boss, and Solid Snake in this obviously doesn't do that, but it's like, oh well, I think there's a call with Otacon where it says, oh, you've never used CQC before, why is that? And he just explains, well, Big Boss developed it, I hate Big Boss, so I never wanted to use it. And then he's like, but, the files of Big Boss's stuff got released, which is a reference to the games. And like, so everyone knows these files and they've come out, and now when they come at me with this BS, my body just reacts. And I love that little bit of storytelling. Like, everyone knows, like, all right, well, they couldn't do that level of, like, CQC stuff in this game. So why is he doing it now? But it's an extra step. I forget the button. Okay. Alright. First floor basement. I forgot the button to activate it.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
The original Mei Ling voice. Before they decided to get rid of her accent. One cool thing that I think I only just recently learned was that this thing right here of like leaning against and being able to see, I think they discovered that it wasn't an intentional thing. So then they were just like, well, we could do all this weird programming stuff to fix that, or just make it a thing in the game.
Is that a woman? Not him.
Hey guys, did you know that if you leave and go back like 4 or 5 times, you can see her in her underwear in all of her pixelated glory? Again, those kind of things, like, I'm sure everyone is aware by now. Everyone's done a million different things, videos, and have talked about it much better than I would be able to, so I'm just gonna go on.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some
I do think it was
information
kind of a weird
about the
choice
terrorists.
to
The
make.
terrorists?
Anyone who's played
They
through
really
like
have
the
the
whole
ability to
series,
launch a nuke.
What are
you
you
get
talking about?
The terrorists are
that
threatening
this
the White
was
House. They say if they don't exceed their
Sigan
demands, they'll
from
launch a nuclear weapon.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Jesus.
Is it
and
possible?
It's possible.
It kind of like that the comedy relief support characters from Metal Gear Solid 3 end up being like the DARPA chief, and then like those are the Patriots.
They shouldn't have
It gets
access
kind
to
of
a
weirdly
missile.
convoluted.
What I'm about to tell you is
I guess I
classified
kind of like
information.
trying to tie it all together,
Okay.
but I don't know. I think it was very clear that that was not the overarching
A weapon that will change the
decision
What?
or
world. A weapon with
plan
the
from
ability
the
to launch
beginning,
a nuclear
you know?
attack from any place on the face of the earth.
again, I don't know that I'm
Nuclear
going to play
equipped
every
walking battle tank.
thing, but this and this delivery.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this
Again,
disposal
kid
site.
me was just accepting of that.
Why
Sure,
else
yeah,
would I come
run-ins
to
in the
a
past,
godforsaken
fine.
place like this?
But yeah, a couple of cutscenes I am going to let play through.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution.
Yeah, soldiers took over the base,
Find out Baker's password.
and you need 2 passwords and all of that jazz. Again, if
Okay,
you're not familiar
I'm
with
gonna
this
get you
game,
out of
what are
here.
you doing
Wait a
trying to watch it
What is
on
it?
this channel?
Naomi.
Oh, I should have let that one play
What
through.
happened?
I don't know. It
the
looked
heart
like a heart
attack.
attack, but
A heart attack? No. Oh, yeah. There's Meryl beating up Johnny. The irritable bowel syndrome. No. How do I? Oh, there she is. All right. Oh wait, let's get ready for this. Gotta check those corners, Snake.
don't move.
Oh, I forgot they gave Johnny underwear in this
So
version.
you killed the chief. You bastard.
You know, they did a lot of like redo stuff with different and
Liquid?
I don't know, like just keep it the way it was.
Don't move.
Like when I said Mei Ling's original voice actor, I think when they brought her back in Metal Gear Solid 4, it was the same voice actor, but they got rid of her accent.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
I guess a theory that the
Careful. I'm no rookie.
accent was
Liar.
insensitive,
That
but
nervous glance.
I
That
don't
scared look in your eyes.
maybe I'm
They're
wrong.
rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
Don't think, shoot.
Think, shoot!
Sorry. I will try not to. Oh. Again, I forgot what button.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
I forget the quick reload. Or if that was just a feature added later.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
I love let's later throw in like a game mechanic reason as to why we need to look at our ass.
You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
How big is that clip? Magazine. I love the pose. Right as they do a pose, she has to pose off.
Good girl. Just like that.
I was always kind of confused by that last few sequences. Like, could Snake see them killing the DARPA chief? Or was that letting
I just had
us,
some
the
kind of
audience, know?
hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake.
Because he
The
definitely
nanomachines are
actually
functioning
saw
properly.
Psycho
So
Mantis
what was
there.
it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis,
And
Foxhound's psychic.
when he's saying good girl, was he controlling her at that point? Or is he just like, yeah, fuck him? I think, yep, there we go. Oh. Yeah, in this game where you kill people, it's, you know, incredibly important that we can't show pixelated ass. Censorship will always befuddle me. Okay, that is the quick reload. Yeah, second floor basement. Damn, I may have to let a couple of the cutscenes play out just to remember what to do next. I have to check. I know one of these has, like, lasers in it, but I think that doesn't come until later. As I'm just literally running and gunning. Don't want to accidentally just run into... Okay. Yeah, I know there's a camera around here somewhere with a gun. Thinking it's a gun. Oh, shit. No one. I forgot which one was the story and which one was the explore.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
I love he saw the almost invisible wire before he saw the C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army.
That's debatable.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
So wait, was that empty the entire time? I mean, he shot once and then reloaded. Did he? That seems like a very dumb way to do that.
Draw!
I don't think I ever noticed that before.
Draw!
Ow. Oh, fuck.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. Thank you.
Oh, shouldn't. Oh.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver. All right. Alive. Let's go. Better hurry. Don't you want to settle this?
I may have fucked up.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Fuck.
Wait a minute.
I don't think I've ever run out of ammo like that before.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Cyborg ninja.
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name.
That exoskeleton.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
That seems like a dumb move on the bad guy's part by saying it was like, oh, you know, Psycho Mantis
I tell you, he loved every second.
dove into my brain.
What happened to your arm?
Well, that's a big clue out.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Here comes another genius thing
Yes,
that
she stole
Kojima
it from the
does.
guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot. Damn. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
the fourth
It should be on the
wall
back
breaks.
of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away.
I remember
But
I
tell me,
was
if this doesn't
blown
work, is there
away
some other way to
the
prevent
first
missile
time
launch?
I played and saw that. I was like, oh man, it's
You
like in
need
the
to
real
find
world.
Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
So awesome.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
This is a bit that I do
Drums and
think that
drums
the
of
later Metal
nuclear
Gear
waste stacked
games
this
kind
high.
of
As far as you can
is
see,
missing. Like,
because there's still no real way to dispose
this
of
video
stuff.
game is
So they just close
also
the lid and
just
try to pretend like it'll go away.
Essentially, yes.
awareness
And they're not even
of
doing a
like the
good job
horrors of
restoring
nuclear
it.
war.
Many of the drums are corroded.
And like the
with nuclear
incorporation
waste
of
seeping out of them.
like real world footage.
Not only that, but several pounds
But,
of
like,
muff are reported every year.
Muff.
There's a
Stands
hint
for material
of
unaccounted for. It proves that there's a
this
large,
kind of messaging
well-organized black
within the
market in nuclear
game
materials.
in the later, but
Furthermore,
then
since the end of the Cold
it
War,
kind of gets
Russian
lost in the
nuclear engineers
sauce,
in particular
and
are out of work with no way to turn.
it makes the game kind of less grounded, which is weird to say in a Metal Gear game that like it needs to kind of be grounded, but I think it kind of does.
We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the military oversight committee.
You know, this is a kind of trope that's used in a lot of, like, military and government storytelling of, you know, black budgets and stuff like that. And I'm sure to some extent that is absolutely a thing that goes on, but I wonder how accurate it kind of is to where, like that, an unlimited, like, budget from the Pentagon. I don't know about unlimited, but like,
an optical disc.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how close to reality fiction gets.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on.
So he kept these 2 cards on him, but he gave the other cards to Meryl.
Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An
I'll keep you my dark little secret.
Soldier.
Sorry.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went in, did it?
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work
So
together.
Naomi keeps dropping hints of like, oh, heart attack, but she's the one who knows.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Alright. Now that I've used all my fucking rations and most of my ammo because I forgot how to play, Oh, let's go back and check. I keep flip-flopping between using D-pad or joystick. So yeah, as I'm figuring out how to kind of do these recordings, upload these videos, whether I'm going to skip cutscenes, skip dialogue or not, I think I've landed on I'm not going to skip any of it while I'm playing, and I'll just edit it out if it is cumbersome or serves no purpose. Basically, if I can't think of a snappy one-liner or something interesting to say, then I'm going to cut it out. There's another weapon that I most likely won't use until one part of the game where you pretty much have to use it. Again, I get way too locked in of like everything must be as stealth as possible. Okay. Yeah, he's a turn. I'll never forget, I saw, I think in like a PlayStation magazine or something, to where you can place C4 on a guard, and the amount of times I've tried and failed to do that, unbelievable. Okay, I think I go... No, I gotta go to the first floor. Oh no, I'm supposed to call Meryl. Okay, so this is part of the master collection, so I forget where my manual. Oh god, oh, there we go. 140.15. Thank God they threw that in there.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't
That's
need
exactly what
lectures.
I am.
You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just
Smooth
what I'd expect
motherfucker.
from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information.
I
You were
do love how
involved in this
completely
exercise from the beginning.
unbothered
What exactly
Snake
happened
is
here?
with
I'm sorry.
basically having an
I was
identical
captured
twin.
along with
He's
President
just like,
Baker right
whatever.
after the terrorist attack.
It's one of those
But
things.
what is this
Who
place?
doesn't run
I
into
don't
an
think it's just
exact
a nuclear
duplicate of
weapons
yourself?
disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met
Did she
Baker,
just
huh?
admit to shoving the
How's he
key up her
holding
hoo-ha?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the
She ain't got
Darwin
no
chief.
boobs, so she ain't
The
hiding them
chief
under
died
that.
from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second-floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes, you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Am I full? I think I'm full. This stuff doesn't resupply. Alright. Onward. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Onward. I think I remember there being a thing where if you press the elevator button twice, it like automatically appears. I'll have to try that for next time.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
Okay. I think there's a silencer around here somewhere. But I don't know if it's one of those to where there's no point in even looking right now. Oh wait. This is PS1. There's no fucking... There we go. Look at that. Which means I already checked there. I don't know what the level upstairs is, but I'm not going to look. Yeah, I know, there's lasers. You already mentioned.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Okay. Unfortunately, the depth perception is severely lacking when it comes to the thermal goggles. There we go. Oh, fuck. Forgot about that one.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Yeah, a bit late
Just
for
call me
that.
Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Okay, well, we're about to enter into the boss battle with Vulcan Raven, so I think this will be a good time to end it. Mainly because my PlayStation only lets me record 60 minutes at a time, and we're coming up on that marker, and I don't want to have to stop a recording in the middle of the boss battle. So, next episode, we'll start off with the boss battle, and we'll continue on from there. But Thank you for watching. This is when YouTubers throw out stuff like and subscribe and comment and all that. I truly don't care if you do or not. This is just for funsies, and if you do any of that stuff, cool. Maybe I'll look at it. Probably not, but yeah. See you next time.